across the forest floor. I've been walking for days and nights now, just back and forth.
Hi folks, I thought I'd just have a go at a little bit of filming on my own. Carl's gone off to try and find a phone signal because we haven't got any signal. But yesterday was an absolute mission. We were supposed to be camping at Two Dog Reservoir and I thought I'd researched it well. I know it's really hard to find a spot, find somewhere for your car as well that's discreet, and every single car park says no overnight parking. So I spent about 3 hours researching on Google Maps and on what 3 words, trying to find a car park, well, that didn't say no overnight parking. Found one via Google Maps, going down using the little yellow man, going around all the roads. Thought I'd found a very, very, very nice camping spot that was by the lake with woods, so we'd be disguised. Got there and Google Maps obviously hasn't been updated in a while because there was a hut there with osprey watching, with lots and lots of people with cameras watching the osprey birds because they're nesting, so that was totally an absolute no-go. And then we tried to find another spot. We ended up driving around the entire lake several times, absolutely no options. We did find one car park and we thought we'll trek off into the woods, and lesson learnt. The terrain was absolutely shocking. I don't even think your most experienced hiker would even attempt that. You put your foot on the ground and it sank into about 3 foot of moss. I'm not used to hiking with a big backpack full of 2 days worth of stuff at all. And there were several times that I lost my balance, and because of the weight of the backpack I just fell and couldn't get up, so Carl then had to help me. It was really hot, it was really midgy, it was getting late, and I did all that research and pinpointed on the map areas on what 3 words to try and avoid that type of thing, but lesson learned anyway. You have to research your terrain as well. Google Earth and going on camping groups is only worth so much. So we didn't really get much filming done yesterday because by the time we actually found somewhere that was near water and flat and in woods, it was about 6 o'clock. We hadn't eaten, we were hot and bothered. It's always been an issue that how inaccessible the countryside is to people, and that was exacerbated yesterday. I don't understand the difference between parking up in the day for a picnic to just sitting there overnight. If you're not going to damage the countryside, you'll be respectful, you take everything with you, you leave no trace. I really don't see an issue. The British countryside is really, really inaccessible, and I don't think that's right. You know, we should be allowed to access nature easily. Anyway, that's my little bit of a moan. Yeah, I've got the river behind me, which is really lovely. Got my hammock that Carl gave me because he bought a new one next to me, so it's my first hammock camp, and it was actually really, really comfortable. I was just cold, but you know, my feet are always cold.
So how did you find your first night in a hammock?
Apart from being cold, because I'm always cold, it's very comfortable.
Good, I'm glad you were comfortable.
I think as well, women's issues. Aunt Flo loves to come camping with me. She loves camping as much as I do, so every single time apparently. But it's come in handy because there was a hole in the tarp and we've managed to patch it up with a feminine hygiene product. So yeah, haven't seen anybody. Well, actually, I did see some hikers along the ridge because there's a public path up there, but this is so well disguised and sheltered. We're in a dip. It's not easily accessible. Even this was a mission to get to, carrying bottles of water as well, and our giant backpacks. I haven't done much speaking in this video, like I said, because it was just a day of days yesterday.
So what do I feel like doing after today?
We're hoping when Carl gets back to go for a little paddle in the river. So we found a nice little glen surrounded by foxgloves, and stones and a little bit of meadow, and then just have a bit of a chilled one. Anyway, that's it from me.
Okay people, that is extremely cold, colder than I thought it was. I've just been in there and slipped over. My god, it's cold.
I'm not brave enough to go in, it's too cold for me.
Let's go for round 2. Oh, that is me, ladies and gentlemen, that is cold. Oh, oh thank you, River Severn. Ah. And that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen.
So we're a bit disappointed because we just found literally the best camping spot 5 minutes from where we camped. Look at that. But you know, that's what exploration's for. And the spot we have now is lovely, but we know for next time, don't we?
Next time it's here for show.
It's
show. Enchanted fairy forest.
It is. It really is. It's a cool tree.
See the hammocks. You go from that tree to that tree to that tree. It's central.
Remains of some old Welsh cottage, which is pretty cool. Some foxgloves growing out of it. Farmer just went past on his quad, didn't seem to care that we were here, which is just as well. Back to camp. Bad near miss with the farmer. I also fell over. So it's been an adventure.
right, I don't feel right. I'm permanently stuck in a red light with a cheap suitcase and a mile-wide grin. And now a man is moving in. It's a full-on cluster. It's a supernatural disaster.
Kind of fun.
Right, just climbed up this mountain to get some signal to ring my son, but no answer. And I'm not walking down again, so it's on my bum I go. Well, that got me down quicker. Bloody arse is burning. Woo! This is the mountain I've just been up, folks. Even though they've got a fence, there is a gate up there, so it is a public right of way. Our secret way into the camp is just this way if you will follow me. There she is, my beautiful lady, keeping the camp tidy. And I have burn marks. Do I have burn marks in my arse? Oh, that's quite good.
Got a bit of folk horror, Blair Witch aesthetics going on, and it'll also help to ward off evil spirits like landowners.
And that wards off mosquitoes and other bugs. It's filled with sage and
Rosemary.
will keep the mozzies away, which is good. So I've got a bald head, which they're just gunning for.
Yeah, it's very bold at the moment. It's like a crystal ball.
Good morning, people of the earth. Just woke up from our second night, and I must say I slept splendidly. Lou said she woke up in the exact same position that she went to sleep in. We've been awake just over an hour. We've had a coffee, we've done our Wim Hof breathing, I've just gone for a walk. I love being out in the hammock again. Absolutely love it. There's nothing more comfortable than a hammock. I didn't bring my thermarest. I just had my roll-out sleeping mat because it's not cold. We had a bit of rain in the night, but I didn't hear it. Just woke up and the tarps were wet. Got a bit of a channel here. And jump over that. Oh, and that's a wet shoe. But it's just lovely. Look at that. As I was saying about my sleeping situation, I only bought my little roll mat. I bought the Thermarest XL, which is good for like side sleepers because I'm a fidgeter. Lou slept really well. I slept really well again, which is unusual for me for camping. So I never normally sleep well camping. Just waking, listening to the river for like 2 days straight. It's just the most peaceful thing. Difficult going back to normal life. I'm gonna miss it in 2 days, and it's flew by. It's absolutely flew by. Talking about it, we could just stay here for ages. If we had a proper little setup, we could stay here for a whole week. I've really enjoyed myself. Trip's not over yet. It's still only 10 o'clock in the morning. Lou's getting some breakfast on now while I've come for a walk to have a little bit of a chat. But the views around here when we was driving in, absolutely stunning, just breathtaking. She was just like, it's just round this corner, it's just round this corner, whilst driving, sort of speeding up the hill. As soon as I got over the hill, I was just literally gobsmacked. It's a shame we couldn't camp near the lake. The terrain is so rough. Even the most experienced hiker couldn't do that. I mean, and Lou did so well to get as far as she did with a backpack on, which weighed probably about 35 kg. She was carrying all the food and stuff, and my back probably weighed about 40 kg. I mean, we bought way too much stuff because it's our first 2-day wild camp. We think we're going to eat more than we do, but we don't. Just have snacks and then just one main meal on the night and some breakfast. That's all you need, really. I'm going to go back now. We're going to have some boiled eggs and a protein bar. We're going to start packing down, and we're going to go and have a drive around the lake. So we're going to go try and find that beach area, and we're going to go for a dip. Just heading back to camp. Love you, people of the earth. Boiled eggs for breakfast. What's that? You want me to eat you? Really? In one? Oh man.
I thought I preferred a lot of elbow room. I thought I liked being on my own. But lately
We're only halfway up the hill that we had to traverse to get down to our camp spot, and I'm already knackered. I'm not used to backpacks like this. Car's off. Got to get up there. and there's no track. And I've only got little legs, but I can do it. We're nearly there. We made it to the path. Taking our rubbish home with us.
Boom! Kill the sheep to get the wool. Our campsite was down there. Lovely scenery into it.
Hey, we've just had an absolutely perfect swim in perfect temperature water at Clwydog Reservoir, which is what we wanted and why we came here.
It was a lot warmer than the river, put it that way. Thanks for watching, folks.
Thank you. See you in the next one.
Await our next trip.
Please like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, yo!